Hey there, I'm Glenn Tinley with Winnipeg Men magazine. Hope you are well. We are going to do a little bit of a test today on the benefits of snow tires versus all-season radial. Luckily, we just got some snow in Winnipeg yesterday, and so I am out on just a normal street, driving like a normal person in Winnipeg would be after a snowfall or once winter has hit. Okay, standing stop. 45, 50 kilometers an hour. And we are basically at this tree from there. So we're going to measure that out to give you an exact how much distance that is. And as you can see, these are just normal city streets, and we're going to give you an idea of what that distance is with all-season radial tires. And then we're going to do the same test with the snow tires to see how much closer we are, and that can be the difference between going through an intersection or through a stop sign or through a pedestrian crosswalk or something like that versus having snow tires. And there was 30 paces to stop. Now, this is not an official test. I am not Bridgestone. What we're trying to demonstrate here is just simply that snow tires do make a difference. So 30 paces on a standard all-season radial tire, and on a normal winter day in Winnipeg, what you can see is just normal streets that you'd see every day. And so we're going to do the same thing with the snow tires so you can get a sense of what that will be. Okay, ready? Here we go again. This is with snow tires now. We're going to get again up to 50 kilometers an hour. We're at the 42, 4, 6, 8, 50, brake. Now, just to give you a sense, that was where we stopped with no snow tires. You cannot see where we've marked the snow, but it is just, I'm going to point to it, it's just right there. And we're going to pace this off, but I can tell you that it wouldn't be half, but almost half the distance. Okay, run number 2 with the snow tires. I'm going to get it again to 50 kilometers an hour, or 44. 48, 50, brake at that sign. And again, there's where we stopped before. Here's where our first stop was, so we're just a little bit slightly past that, about 5-6 feet past that. And it's a softer compound so that they stick better to the road. Here's the road we're on, which has got some snow, a little bit of everything on it. But what these are designed to do is throw the snow off. You can see they're clean. The biggest problem with radial tires is that they're harder, and the snow actually packs in there, so you're not throwing the snow out and giving the compound of the tire an opportunity to actually grip the road and help you to stop. It just becomes a sort of a glazed over shine and iced up so that it just keeps on sliding. So anti-lock brakes are going to help, but snow tires are going to make the real big difference. So we've paced that off with the snow tires, and we are at 20 paces, just over 20 paces. And the first run we were actually a little bit back, but no matter what, here's the difference, which is about 20 feet, 25 feet difference. So that's the difference between having snow tires on your car. Now, we're not here, this is not a uber scientific trial. This is real life. We live in Winnipeg, the streets are like this. This is a real trial to show you that, you know what, having snow tires does make a difference. And yes, it can be expensive. The ones that I put on my car were probably, I think, about $280, $250 each. So $1,000, which is not cheap, but that's the difference between going through an intersection and having somebody who is got the right of way at a two-way stop smash into the front of your car, and really, is that $1,000 make a difference then? Or the difference between somebody hitting your car in the door with you or kids or your spouse or somebody else there. So it's not a fear factor thing. It's not a scientific trial. It's to demonstrate that snow tires do make a difference. They don't allow you to drive faster, they allow you to drive safer, and we recommend with that having them on in the wintertime makes a difference to everybody, so we encourage you to put them on. So I'm Glenn Tinley with Winnipeg Men and Winnipeg Women magazine, and I am encouraging everybody in Winnipeg, get snow tires on your car.